Pillar 1 D2 pensions. PPF Public Provident Fund like long term fixed deposit 15 year. Mr. X depositing in PPF 1 lakh rupee per year ICICI National Small Saving Fund NSSF Government use this money for varied purposes. No monthly pensions but get principal plus interest back. 8% interest annually. 15 years scheme. Life insurance, money on death. Pension fund, pay monthly, get monthly after retirement. Provident fund, type of long term saving. All of them take money and invest it in GSEC shares, bonds, etc. So, government wants citizen to invest in these. Government will provide tax benefits. Pension schemes depending on audience. Middle class, senior citizen, PM, Vay, Vandana, etc. Middle class, young person, NPS. Lower middle class and poor, EPFO, Atal Pension, Shram Yogi, Karm Yogi, Kisan, Mandhan. Poor with no capacity to pay rupee, NSOAP. Lower middle class, EPFO, Employment Provident Fund Organization. Ministry of Labour, 1950s, Statutory Corporation. EPFO runs 3 schemes for employees. First, Provident Fund, 1955. Second, ये लॉन्ग टर्म फिक्स्ड सेविंग है. सेकंड, डिपॉजिट लिंक्ड इंश्योरेंस 1976, वंस यू डाई. थर्ड, पेंशन 1995, वंस यू रिटायर. Applies on establishment with 20 or more workers. Applies on workers whose salary is below 15,000. 12% of his or her salary will go in EPF. Interest 8%. Can withdraw prematurely upon fulfilling certain conditions. ये कंपल्सरी है. आत्मनिर्भर भारत relaxed these conditions. Legally, there is no EPFO compulsion if employees is earning more than 15,000 per month. It is voluntary for them to join. Employees 12% into EPF. Employers contribution 12%, 3.6% PF into EPF and 8.3 EPF pensions. ये यहाँ तक जो है ये आपका लाइक लॉन्ग टर्म फिक्स्ड डिपॉजिट है, प्रिंसिपल प्लस इंटरेस्ट. यहाँ ये जो है ये मंथली इनकम इन ओल्ड एज है. यूएएन यूनिवर्सल अकाउंट नंबर टू चेक बैलेंस एक्सेट्रा वर्कर्स के लिए. एलआईएन लेबर आइडेंटिफिकेशन नंबर ओनर्स के लिए. एम्प्लॉयर्स कंट्रीब्यूशन 12%. बॉस दिस इंक्रीज रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी एंड बर्डन ऑफ बॉस. सपोर्ट्स फॉर्मल लेबर्स बाय हाइडिंग लेबर्स इन रिकॉर्ड्स. दैट इज डिस्करेजेस formal job creation. Informal employees will face difficulties in taking loans from banks. Solution: PM Rozgar Prosan Yojana. Ministry of Labour. Government will pay 12% which was previously supposed to pay by employee for first 3 years if he hired employees formally. Formalization of economy होगा इससे. PM परिधान रोजगार प्रोत्साहन योजना. Scheme for textile mill workers. 12% between Ministry of Textile and Ministry of Labour. Corona Atmanirbhar 1.0. Small firms government to pay. Large firms boss to pay but decreasing interest. Corona Atmanirbhar 3.0. Atmanirbhar Bharat Rozgar Yojana. Small firms up to 1000 workers. 12% government plus 12% will pay. Government will pay. Large firms, worker more than 1000, workers 12%, boss 12%. Government will pay worker 12%, boss will pay 12%. EPFO, pension after 58 years, employees pension scheme EPS. Will if withdrew from pension in advance at 52 year, EPFO will pay less pension for some years. Called as commutation. Umang app developed by METI. Possible to do EPFO and ESIC related things. Why this app? Shraman Suvidha Portal. Ministry of Labor. Employer has to upload EPFO compliance document on this portal. Employer या boss है. EPFO Tripartite Central Board of Trustee, Government, Union plus State 15, Employer bosses 10, Employees or workers 10. Board decided minimum or maximum composition of investment in GSEC shares etc. How much interest to be paid on PF. Middle class young. NPS New Pension Scheme. Old pension scheme for government employees. Government pays pension is X% of last salary drawn. Fixed assured amount. Less funds available for welfare schemes. Discontinued new pension scheme. If central government recruitment 1/1/2004. 10% of basic pay. 10% by government. Now from 2014, 14% from government. To 24% to NPS fund manager. SBI or HDFC etc. NPS प्रान परमानेंट रिटायरमेंट अकाउंट नंबर. यहाँ से फिर आपका ये आया फंड मैनेजर विल इन्वेस्ट इन शेयर रिस्की कॉर्पोरेट बॉन्ड्स रिस्क गवर्नमेंट सिक्योरिटी नो रिस्क. NPS account has subtypes tier 1 tier 2 have some freedoms to choose asset pack risky or non-risky. Depends on performance of these shares or bonds where your salary is invested. Government employees demanding old pension scheme back, but government continued with NPS for government employees. Pension in government department. Retired government employee must submit a physical life certificate in November each year. Hardship or bribery है. Reforms. Go to community service center CSC designated PSB etc. Show Aadhaar plus biometric reading. Jeevan Pramaan digital life certificate. Pension officer has to accept it online. Originally for government employee, not employee only, but 2020 extended to EPFO pensioners as well. NPS started for government employees, now expanded to private middle class. 2009 new pension scheme became National Pension Scheme. NPS now open for citizens and NRIs on voluntary basis. Extended for lower middle and poor people. 2010 Sao Lamban NPS Light Scheme. For unorganized sector, government co-contributes money, max 1000 rupees per year for 5 years. Middle class senior citizens. Post demonetization fall in FD interest rate. Depositors are unhappy, especially senior citizens. PM Vandana Yojana. Ministry of Finance 2017. More than 60 years or equal to. Senior citizen can buy guaranteed 8% interest per year. Invest 1.5 lakh per 1.5 lakh 15 lakh max. Deposit money in LIC will invest this money. Options can get whole principal plus interest at one time or monthly pension. Government will give money in case of shortfall. Reforms in 2020. Before last date to join March 2020, extended to 2023. Interest rate 8%, after 7.4%. Formal workers organized, middle class workers, NPS, self-buy from PVT players, HDFC pension. Lower middle class workers, EPFO. Informal workers, next few schemes for them. Unorganized, informal workers, unorganized, example maid, cobbler, etc. Atal Pension Yojana 2050. Only Indian citizens residing in India can apply. 18 to 40 age. Targeted for unorganized sector mainly. Per month rupees 40 to 210 till 60 years age. Bank PFRDA GSEC. Then 1000 to 5000 monthly pension. One person, one subscription only. Example, father if he dies, wife gets pension. If she dies, nominee gets premium. PM Jan Suraksha Scheme. Its collective name for three schemes: Atal Pension Yojana above, PM Jeevan Jyoti Yojana Insurance, रुपीज़ 332 लाख का टर्म लाइफ मिल रहा है. थर्ड, PM सुरक्षा बीमा योजना इंश्योरेंस, 2 लाख इफ लूज ऑर्गन एंड ऑल, 1 to 2. इंटरिम बजट 2019 में PM श्रम योगी मानधन योजना, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ लेबर, पेंशंस आफ्टर 60, टारगेटेड बेनिफिशरीज, स्ट्रीट वेंडर, रिक्शा पुलर्स, construction workers, agri workers, handloom workers, etc. With monthly income up to rupees 15,000. Beneficiary should not be IT player. Beneficiary should not be existing subscriber of NPS, ESIC or EPFO. Why? Because government contributes 50% of premium. If all these peoples allowed, government's cost increase. Contribution amount depends on what age worker joined. Union government will co-contribute. LIC is fund manager. Government will prescribe norms on where to invest. After death of husband, wife will get only half of pension scheme. Scheme stop on death of wife. No premium to children. So better to invest in PM Jeevan Jyoti Bima. PM Laghu Vyapari Man Dhan Yojana. Small traders whose annual turnover, not profit, does not exceed 1.5 crore based on self declaration. He must be not be IT payer, must not have joined NPS, ESIC, EPF or any Man Dhan Yojana. Labor Ministry co-contribute. LIC fund manager. Rest of the things same as Shram Yogi Man Dhan. PM Kisan Man Dhan Yojana. Small and marginal farmers with up to 2 hectare land in 18 to 40 age group, they have to contribute rupees 55 to 200 depending on age. Ministry of Agriculture will co-contribute. LIC fund manager है. Monthly pension rupees 3,000 on 60 years age. If husband dies, wife 1/2 pension, half pension. Dies, scheme stop. Wife के मरते ही scheme बंद. After 2040, our youth population will begin to decline. So, we have to increase age of retirement. That is work for more year. Economic Survey 2018-19. Age, retirement age in countries. US में 65 है, UK में 64, जापान में 63, कनाडा 63 और इंडिया में 60. Pillar 1 D3 Financial Inclusion. Poor with no capacity to pay, NSOP, National Social Assistance Program, Rural Ministry, old age pension at 60 for BPL 1995. Union will give 200 to 500 rupees per month. For state optional to give extra and rename. Widow between 40 to 59, pension union rupees 200, state may give extra. Disability pension 18 to 59, National Family Benefit Insurance 10,000 on death of breadwinner. Annapurna Scheme 2001, if senior citizen uncovered, free 10 kg grain per month. PFRDA, Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority, 2003 Regulatory Order, 2013 PFRDA Act, 2014 Operational. FDI limit in pension same as insurance, 49 की जगह 74% now. PFRDA regulates public sector, LIC Pension Fund Limited, SBI Pension Fund Private Limited, third UTI Retirement Solution Limited and other, but not EPFO. That is regulate all public and private pension funds except seamen, coal miners, Assam tea plantation schemes, etc. Private sector, HDFC, ICICI, Kotak, Reliance, etc. Pension company. NSOAP is a direct entitlement scheme so outside PFRDA's purview. PFRDA regulates where subscriptions are taken. Implements NPS. Function protects clients, pensioners, etc. Power of civil court can order witness to come. Documentation, financial awareness. Although Department of Financial Service also has some regulating powers. Example PM Shram Yogi Mandhan Yojana 3000 pensions. Government to decide investment partner. So PFRDA is not a truly independent regulator. Criticism. Every person should have access to banking, PMJDY, PSL scheme, etc. Investment, small saving chit fund. Credit, MSME startup SHG. Pension or insurance. Banking, late 60s lead bank scheme. RBI designate private public bank as lead bank. Lead bank act as a leader for coordinating efforts of all loan giving institutes in district or for farmers, SME, weaker section, etc. Prepare a district credit plan with service area approach. Nationalization, 1961 DIC-GCA Act. 1966 Cooperative banks under RBI's control. 1969 Lead bank schemes at districts. 1971 State level bankers committee. 2014 PM Jan Dhan Yojana account. Basic saving bank deposit account, age 10 or more. Minor account also possible. Zero balance check book only with balance. Max 4 time withdrawal per month, so basic. Overdraft only with balance history of minimum 6 months. Overdraft, looking at 6 month history, rupees 10,000 overdraft will have to return in max 3 years. Only one account holder in household, probably woman. Every JD account comes with insurance accident rupee X lakh. Premium paid by NPCI. But rupee card should be used every 90 days. All households are eligible. Union government employees को नहीं है. IT payers are not eligible for free insurance. Corona Atmanirbhar 2020 deposit 1500 into JD account of women beneficiaries, 500 into 3. Investment, long-term investment for better returns than bank deposit rates. Long-term small savings schemes. Post Office Scheme 5 year, Senior Citizen Savings 2004, National Savings Schemes, Public Provident Fund 68, Pension Starts, Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana BBPP, Kisan Vikas Patra, Small Saving Deposits, National Small Saving Fund NSSF, loans to union and selected state government, interest rate decided by the Department of Economic Affairs. Ministry of Communication 5-star village scheme. Post office will spread more awareness. Enroll more villages in following schemes. Small savings schemes above. Insurance schemes like Rural Postal Life Insurance Policy, PM Suraksha Bima Yojana account, PM Jeevan Jyoti Yojana account. Model Insurance Village proposed by IRDAI. A village covered with all types of insurance, life, health, crop, MSME, tractor, etc. Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana 2015, enrollment 0 to 10 years. Annual deposit 250 rupees to 1.5 lakh rupees. Deposit up to 14 age. 50% withdrawal after 18 year of age. 100% withdrawal after 21 year of age. Annual tax-free interest 8.5%. Account automatically closed if girl married before 21 year. Discourages early marriages. Helps her pursue higher education. Small saving chit funds. Chit fund manager gets commission. Legally permitted scheme. Nidhi company is oversimplified version of real chit funds. Price chits, illegal type of lottery. Scamful chit fund manager is scamster. Chit fund are in concurrent list. Every state has its own act. Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Chit Fund Act 1982, Chit Fund Management Act 2019, synonymous. Chit Fund, Kuri, Fraternity Fund, Rotating Saving and Credit Institution. Act increased Fund Managers Commission. Sharda Rose Valley Chit Fund scams. Illegal Ponzi pyramid multi-layer marketing. Banning of Unregulated Deposit Schemes Act 2019. Credit or loans refinance. X took loan papers to SBI, SBI loan papers to NABARD, NABARD issues bond and arrange money pledging loan paper, securitization, fill loan papers money to SBI, SBI loan to Y demanding loan and loan to X took loan. Credit guarantee, credit guarantor will cover the bank losses incurred due to default by borrowers. MSME can be individual firm, bicycle repair, partnership firm, X restaurant, example restaurant, limited liability partnership firm, Vajiram, company under Companies Act, small food processing company, micro, small and medium, investment and turnover. माइक्रो में 1 करोड़ से कम का इन्वेस्टमेंट है और 5 करोड़ से कम का टर्नओवर है. स्मॉल में आपका 10 करोड़ का इन्वेस्टमेंट है और लेस देन 50 करोड़ टर्नओवर है. मीडियम में लेस देन 50 करोड़ का आपका टर्नओवर इन्वेस्टमेंट है और 250 करोड़ से कम का टर्नओवर है. कॉमन डेफिनेशन ऑफ एमएसएमई इन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग एंड सर्विस सेक्टर. आत्मनिर्भर एमएसएमई, इक्विटी इन्फ्यूजन बाय फंड ऑफ फंड्स. Loan to MSME who's already in NPA. That is subordinate debt for stressed MSME to revive business. If MSME borrowers does not repay, GCTMSC organization will cover losses by government plus SIDBI. Emergency Credit Line Guarantee Scheme. Extra loans to MSME who are not in NPAs for 4 years. Micro Unit Development and Refinancing Agency Mudra. Actually, NBFC also no AIFI. Why Mudra Budget 2015? MSME more than 5 crore come. 40% export covers from there. More than 60% owned by backward classes. Need loans 50,000 to 10 lakh. But only 4% can assess formal FI. Why? Demand for paperwork, lack of mileagation. Indian Mudra not the first in the world. 1990s Bangladesh, 2015 India announced in budget. Structure headquarter Mumbai, not a bank, RBI, NBFC, ND. 100% subsidy of SIDBI, AIFI. RBI's order PSL. Shortfall 20k crore to Mudra Refinance Fund. Function indirect lending. Give last mile loans by SCB, RRB, cooperatives, MFI, etc. RBI PSL shortfall government SIDBI Mudra indirect lending to SBI loan to Mr. X if defaulted. NCGTC will cover losses government. PM Mudra Yojana to avail loans or approach scheduled commercial bank public or private. RRBs scheduled urban cooperative banks state cooperative banks microfinance institution miscellaneous NBFCs MFIs societies trust etc. Low interest lender decides loans. Shishu up to 50,000, Kishore more than 50,000 to 5 lakh, Tarun 5 to 10 lakh. Collateral not required. Benefit because NCGTC is guarantor. Mudra loan. Capital will be used for fixed capital, buy land, building etc. Working capital pay for raw material etc. Mudra debit card giver. Greenfield. Starting new business from ground zero. Brownfield. Expanding existing business. Startup India scheme. Minimum Finance Minister. Department of Finance Services. Object. Each SCB bank branch to give greenfield loans between 10 lakh to 1 crore to at least one SC or SC, at least one woman entrepreneur. Tenure up to 7 years. Bank can ask for collaterals. If loans without collateral. CGFSI operator by NCGTC will cover loss. Fund CG credit guarantee F for fund SI मतलब startup India intended till to 2025. Under stand up India margin money 100% business cost before 25% margin money after 15% to receive money 75% bank loan 85% after. Amount of money that businessman arranged from his own pocket and remaining amount will be given as loans. SHGs. What is self-help groups? Informal group of 10 to 20 people to combine their saving or resources and perform small business activities. Not registered as a firm or company, they are formed under government schemes like NRLM, NULM, etc. Budget 2029 on Mudra scheme. One woman in each SHG will be made eligible for loan up to 1 lakh under Mudra. Every woman in SHG eligible for overdraft under PMJDY. 2020 Atmanirbhar SHG. Government will procure masks or sanitizers from SHG. SHGs are given additional 10 to 15,000 as revolving funds if regular meeting account etc. RF fund disbursal will be done through PASA portal. 2018 PASA portal for interest subvention in day NULM. Ministry of Housing Affairs. Urban poor are given skill training, bank loans to start a business. Government releases interest subvention. PASA portal connects all banks. Street vendors. Street vendors Atmanirbhar in Nidhi scheme Nidhi. Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Loans for street vendors worth 10,000 rupees by bank NBFCs MFIs. Loan tenure 1 year. Monthly repayment. Approx 7.25% interest rate. If vendor repays loan in timely fashion, government will give 7% interest subsidy in his account. Valid till March 2022. Maybe digital. Nodal MHO Ministry of Human MOUA. Urban local bodies. Street vendors will be given digital literacy, how to use UPI, Bhim, NEFT, etc. Interest subvention GST registered MSME industry. If loan up to 1 crore, cumulative loan, government pays. Interest X%, 2%, X minus 2% by MSME. Entrepreneurs pay X minus 2%. Interest subvention reduced rate applies to borrower. Interest subsidy in borrower's account after repayment of loan. Farmers KCC Kisan Credit Card 1998 by RBI plus NABARD. Farmers gets credit card from PSB, RRB, state cooperative banks. Can swipe it to buy farm inputs. No buy big assets. Can withdraw cash from ATM. Money to be repaid with interest. Accidental interest also given. KCC also available for animal husbandry and fisheries farmers. Post harvest expenses, consumption requirement. Not for construction of cold chain etc. 2023. Employment. Debt overhang. All current income gets used up in repaying the accumulated debt. Informal worker does not have any written contract with employer, so can't join ESIC or EPFO. Can join Atal Pension and Mandhan etc. Gig workers, platform workers has written contract but he is actually designated as independent contractor, not employee. So can't join EPF or ESIC. Can join Atal Pension, Mandhan etc. from his own money. Gig worker, Social Security Code, Labor Ministry. Financial inclusion, customer protection. Bank NBFC under RBI. Ombudsman Bank NBFC Digi Transaction 2021 proposed merger. Finances SEBI. Score portal SEBI SAT. Insurance IRDI Insurance Ombudsman. Pension NPS NSDL PFRDA. If EPFO then internal machinery.